I think there's a server problem, and I don't think we're going to solve it
Right,
tonight.
we're live. I think we're live. Let's
Are
try
we?
again. Let's see. Because it says we're live. Whether we're live or not, I don't know, Max.
I'm not sure.
It says we're live. Yes, we are live. We're definitely live. I can see us live. All right, Max. So we've only got 20 minutes. I have restarted everything. This next 20 minutes, yeah, it's just going to be me and you chatting. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm echoing at your end again.
Echo. Let me try one thing. If not, it's cup of tea and early to bed. Let me try this. Let me try this, Max. Let me try. Right, how's that, Max? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Yay! So, guys, in the live stream, my apologies. I don't know what's going on tonight. It's one of those things that are to test us.
It's the powers of the internet. It's just doing some strange things tonight.
You think I'm not a technology person, as you well now know tonight. Do you think it's about people all trying to log on at the same time? This kind of nighttime, everyone's trying to stream or talk to people. Does it work like that? I don't know.
To a degree, but I think some of it's down to, there's a lot of lots of services out there getting hit a lot because everybody wants to stream and do things. So absolutely, I think there's a little bit of that. I think because some of the systems out there have a little bit of a problem. Lots of people on, and they can't. They just can't, get to it and in time to fix it. So so vast apologies to everybody listening to the back chatter that we've been trying to scratch our heads and wonder what's been going on, because we just, we're not a big TV studio. This is, a couple of laptops and webcams, and we're trying our best. We're trying our best. It's
as people can tell, we're not professional.
no, long way for it. However,
go on.
However, if anybody from the BBC or ITV or other big production companies wants to send us some free kit to help solve our problems, then I wouldn't say no.
No, because
big shout out to them.
I think it was meant to be a very good week. We had lots of plans, and I think we got
a great plan. We got it all planned. We've done a little bit of pre-recording, trying to make it a little bit more professional,
more slick. Maybe that was it.
Games. I've got got some LED lights now to show me I'm using a better camera on.
Oh, lights as well.
Just trying to boost it up a little bit, and then it's still hampered by those wonderful little technical gremlins that sit in the system. And this is the wonders of the internet. And I think as we break into the new norms that we're doing, the new normals, we'll see a lot more of things changing and systems getting better. As these bugs are now ironed out, because it's called stress testing. We are stress testing a lot of systems at the back at the moment with everything that's going on, and everyone's doing their best, and that's all that we can ask for.
That's it. So let's say, let's go to the chat room. Hey, Rosie, thank you very much. Fraser is back. Thank you. Same thing happened to school website. It was down for 3 days. Wow. Hey, Harrison. Boston Scouts, welcome back. Thank you very much. How long we'll be back for? Tonight, I think tonight is all about kind of that resilience thing, isn't it? Like not giving up.
Yeah.
And we could have quit. Okay, granted, it's now 8:10. We have lost 1 hour of playing around, but yeah, it's stressful.
It is. It is, and to everybody that's stayed with us for this second part, thank you very much.
Nick Jones says, "Hi, honey, I'm your home."
So we've go on.
No, I think that one, this has proved a few things. That's proved. One, I know a few people have been following my test broadcast during the week at silly o'clock. It's normally around 10:30, 11 o'clock, making sure that limited people watch it, and it's all been working fine, absolutely fine. Max, when we tested with you, it was working absolutely fine. And I think this tests you as a human about working under stressful times.
Yeah.
And you could just go, you know what? That's it. I'm done. Call it a night. But I'm not going to quit. Maybe tonight wasn't meant to be. Whatever. Fraser says, Mark and Max, I'm always here. I've never missed a stream or a video. Fraser, thank you very much. That's great to hear.
That's excellent.
We've missed a stream tonight.
Yeah, we've missed a stream. Sorry. Didn't mean to.
I don't know. Alex, we're back. We're back only for we're gonna have a little chit chat, to be honest. I think we had a whole lot of things run.
So I think we'll
go on.
I think we'll plan to do this week, next week.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? This week, next week. I'll maybe redo that video of the craft cam, maybe without the squeaky chair. It's only when it's playing back, it was like rather squeaky, and I thought, oh, it's a bit of a squeaky chair there. So yeah, apologies for that. I'll get the oil out. There's a bit of a weekend project to do that.
I don't honestly know what happened to tonight. That's one of those things. Go on.
For next week.
Yeah.
This is what I built. So if you follow the craft cam earlier, built a 3-stage rocket. I lined it with paper, put the fins on the bottom, got the nose cone in, and I've called it the Saturn Explorer 6. So that's my rocket. So
nice.
I expanded upon the craft cam there.
We got Gustavo in from Brazil. He's tuning in. Gustavo, hello. Hola.
Excellent.
So yeah, I think stream tonight. There's no point. Marco, Max, do you have a Discord or anything like that?
A Discord? Oh, we could have a Discord. Think about it. I'll have a think about it.
There's lots of things.
So I know people were talking about the little paper model I had. So let's talk about that for a second, because I haven't really put this in, but I've kind of got it here. And this is based on a bit of Star Trek stuff. And it's all the shuttles. So, if you do some Googling, depending on what you want to do, you can get these models, and they're all, some of these are very fine. But if you cut them out and glue them together, you actually make some really cool models. And there are people making these things, and they're free. You just go and Google paper models and a subject, and you can find these and just build them. Somebody on my Facebook group one of my groups was saying, "Oh, my son's been given a task from school to build model of the Eiffel Tower." So I just sent them a paper model of the Eiffel Tower, and it was brilliant. Because they learned how to build a paper model, and it's only a simple one, but they actually built a reasonable model of the Eiffel Tower. So there's lots of them out there. There's huge amounts, and it's a skill in itself, paper modeling, but it's worth doing. Build some of those, and that goes towards the model badge.
Absolutely. We're talking. I think, how many people tuned in last night to Scouts, to the live Scout? I think it was like 9,000 Scout leaders. Colin, was it about 9,000? something like that, or tuning in live. I have better equipment.
Yeah.
And they were one of the points that was brought up was about being flexible to your badges and not having to stick by the law, black and white, word for word kind of thing. And this is what I had a call today with some of my leaders in my group, and we were talking about how flexible can you be with a badge. And I think we're at home, aren't we? We're at lockdown. You can see I'm in my bedroom. It's not the best place, and it's what you've got around you. And yeah, you can do quite a lot of the badges, but not to the extent that they are in the book.
No. And it sounds like you need to do it.
Broughton Scout says all badge work is flexible and should be according to abilities, circumstances, etc. Yes, exactly. And I agree.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a heads up. I'll give you a heads up about a blog I'm going to do. I was meant to do this week, but it's just been one of those weeks. It's about a rant about First Facebook. Again, I like rants about First Facebook, but this one is about the nights away camping. This is a bit controversial, Max. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, go on.
You know how people are saying that when we're doing camp at home, whether you're as a leader or even a young person's camping in the garden or even indoor making their own den, does that count for nights away? And there's been lots of talk about it. And we even had Tim Kidd on 2-3 weeks ago. So we asked him, and what was his answer, Max? Do you remember?
You have to do the things to the best of your abilities in the surroundings that you've got. In a nutshell.
Yeah, and he was talking about common sense as well, wasn't he?
Yeah,
and I think so. Tim Kidd has said it. It's come out as an email, but people are still arguing about it. Like, oh, it's not a true nights away. I agree, it's not a true nights away, but at least people are still trying to.
Yeah, you can't stop the fun. You can't stop the fun. I think you need to do a vlog as well, and I think I need to because you've got a squeaky chair tonight as well. So it's not it. There's me thinking maybe I've got a bit of a squeaky chair, and I think you're adding sound effects above mine to. I think you've got a squeaky chair as well. So I think we both need to get some chair fixed.
Mark and Max, can we do a stream with other people on Skype or something so we have scouts or cubs?
Yeah. We have to think about the streaming and the protection in this world. We still have to think about that kind of thing. So although we said there's flexibility, we still have to think about where we stream stuff and how that works. But maybe we could do a smaller invited stream to start, possibly.
It would be great. I would love to do a first YouTube Skype or Zoom or something to meet some of the young people that are watching us. Honestly, we get lots of emails, we get lots of comments about people following the badge work that we've done. So it would be great. Monty from Second Windborne has camped every night since lockdown, and I'm sure he's not the only one. Yeah, I know 2 scouts who are in Hounslow, 4th Hounslow, in fact, and they've camped every single night since we've stopped all scouting. So yeah, scouts, I know they're still doing it. Anyway, yeah, back to could we have young people involved? We could. This chair is really squeaky.
Yeah, it's not just my chair; it's your chair as well.
This is my wife's one from the office.
There we go. There's the excuses.
Yeah, no, could we get young people involved? We could. But yeah, it's a safeguarding issue. It's really difficult. Yeah.
We'll think about it. Amazing. We'll get some advice, I think.
The first squeaky chair scout group. Yeah.
Yeah, first cheeky square. Funny that we're both members of that straight away.
Chloe and I have camped every night since 1st of April. Camp at home. Oh, well done. Colin, have you got a squeaky chair? Colin is our moderator in the chat room. Let's see if he's
Yeah.
Colin had a squeaky chair. He's saying to us as well. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, it's great. It's great to have people still camping. Whether you're in dens and stuff, it's great. And we're doing the camp at home. I think it was like 65,000 people have registered.
Yeah.
Have you heard that?
It's big numbers. Big numbers.
Another big number I wanted to say. I've got to try and find it here. Ollie Wood, he is one of the UK youth youth commissioners, isn't it? Yeah, Ollie Wood. He put a tweet out today saying, not only have UK scouting completed the hike to the moon, but we're only 8,000 miles from making it back to Earth. That's amazing. Like the people doing hike to the moon. How much money's been raised?
And talking of that, we've got to say happy birthday to Colonel Tom. Absolutely brilliant.
That was going to be
well done
in tonight's stream.
Yeah, it's just fantastic, and it's just absolutely
done an amazing job, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's brilliant to see he's been made an honorary colonel. That is just fantastic.
And the money that is raised as well.
Yeah, and the Spitfire and Hurricane fly past did for him.
Yeah,
you could see by his face he really, really appreciated that.
Yeah, no, and amazing. And just to think, he wanted to raise a couple of £100 by doing a few lengths in his back garden, and look how much millions he's raised. It's amazing.
Inspiration, absolutely inspires.
By the way, Max, Alex has joined our first squeaky chair club.
Excellent.
He said that he's got a squeaky chair as well.
Excellent. Great. There's a badge we need to make, isn't it?
So we have 4: me, you, Colin, and Alex. Gustavo in Brazil has a squeaky chair as well.
That's fine.
There was a reason, Max, why this stream did not work. And the reason is we're starting up another new scout group called the First Squeaky Scout Group. Something like that.
Just going to come on and squeak every night.
Andy doesn't have a squeaky chair, but he has squeaky knees. WD-40 for that.
Cod liver oil.
Okay. Cod liver oil. Let's not talk medical.
Nope.
Someone said on Scout Leaders Facebook group that Captain Tom embodies the Scout law. Think of other before you. I think you're right on that.
Yeah.
Charlotte's got a squeaky chair as well. Good.
Excellent. It's not just us. But
unfortunately, when you has a squeaky chair.
When you're recording, it does tend to come out a little bit more. So,
guys, resilience, right? My work is all about me working under stress levels and stuff. And when things that go to plan in the hospital, when things go, well, I'll be honest. Fraser has a squeaky chair as well. Cool. This has really annoyed me tonight. This stream seriously annoyed me.
That is your annoyed face. You're just gonna shrug it off because it's in the past now. What's happened has happened. Have to look forward. Lessons learned.
No, absolutely.
You can do as much testing, but when it comes down to the actual thing, there's always a little gremlin that gets you.
Bounce back ability. How do you say it? Bounce back ability. Bounce back ability. Is that right? IT Mark IT annoys NHS clap. We didn't miss the NHS clap. We made sure we didn't broadcast during the NHS clap. So
yep.
Me and Grace, my daughter, she popped in. We nipped out the window. So we didn't. Yeah. Mark's new leader, the name of the First Squeaky Scout Group should be Chief Squeaker. That is Colin, our moderator. That's bad.
Excellent.
Naughty. Yeah. We're getting lots of comments actually, asking what's the shirt that me and Max are wearing. We're wearing similar.
We are.
Look at this. Max can be Lord Squeakalot. So this, where are we? Here's the webcam. So this is Bush Scout. There we are, the Practical Skills Alliance. And it's how me and Max met. And that's one of the beauties of scouting. We talk about it all the time about how scouts makes you new friends, not just young people who meet their friends, but adults. And I can honestly say that the leaders that I've met are really good friends of mine, and I'm not saying this, but Bush Scout guys are awesome, really good, and it's the kind of people on the same wavelength, and that kind of stuff. Max, you want to explain briefly about Bush Scout?
Yeah, so leaders put a lot into young people and training them, and there's a lot of leaders out there who come up and try to give training to young people and do the badges that haven't got the skills, and they worry about it, and that's where things like Bush Scout come in.
Bush
Because
Scout.
Bush Scout come in because we do things for young people. We turn up and do things at events, but we train adults in the skills that they need to deliver quality programs to young people. And we do a whole numerous number of skills, and we run skills days around the country. And we've sorry, what am I saying? We're a national SASU now, so recognised by Gilwell. So we are delivering programs that are approved. We have the backing of Gilwell. So everything that we're doing is to a high standard, which is fantastic, and it's passing those skills. And what's great is to watch the adults that have come through the courses take those skills back to the young people and deliver those, because you can see not just the smile on the young people's faces for learning a new skill, but the enjoyment that the adults are getting from delivering those courses because they've got the skills.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's all right for adults not to have the skills, and say, because that's the thing about becoming a leader. A lot of people say, I can't become a leader because I don't know anything. I don't know these things. But no, it's fine, because we'll help you. And that's what Scout's about. It's not just about young people learning, getting skills, getting adventures. Adults as well, getting skills and getting adventures, getting out there, learning new stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. It's, the things that I've done as a leader, I've been to Kandersteg. I went canyoning, and it took a while to get me into a big wetsuit. But because I'm not the smallest of people. But going down the canyons was, really hot day, baking hot day, abseiling 50 feet down the side of a sheer concrete face off some road barriers, which was an experience, and then just going a couple of miles down a canyon was absolutely amazing. It was a great day for the young people, but wow,
Great as a leader.
I won't do it again because the wetsuit was a bit tight and it was a little bit, but as a leader, that kind of experience you just wouldn't get.
Charlotte went to Kandersteg last year, Max.
Excellent.
I'm hoping she didn't wear the same wetsuit as you.
No, because I was kind of almost slightly bigger than the instructor, and he was absolutely huge. Muscly and there's one bit I couldn't do. He actually picked me up and threw me off, which was quite amazing. So it's a great experience for leaders, and that's where Bush Scout helps, because teaching the skills, but also, as Mark said, you get to meet other leaders, you get to meet people with similar interests, and that's the great thing I like about this, because you do, you part of that big family of scouting. Put your purple membership badge on and you're away.
Yeah, I really enjoy scouting and Bush Scout as well. It's great. Mark, what are you looking at? An email from my boss. What? I'll go to work tomorrow, basically, and he's just giving me an update of what's happening in the NHS overnight for me to expect in the morning. There we are. I'm just starting on my Bush Scout adventure, and it's a fantastic learning experience. Excellent, Nick. Great to have you on board. So Yeah, Bush Scouts great. I love it. I love it. Would you recommend Gilwell Reunion for leaders if we don't know anyone else is going yet? Yeah, definitely. Alex, I don't. It's not official or anything. Nothing's been said, but I'm. We're all assuming that Gilwell Reunion is not going to happen this year. Don't take our word or anything like that. Um, but going to reunion definitely. You meet so many different people. Um, and it's a learning. You can pick up new program ideas, networking, loads of networking. Um, the night is always great.
Yeah. So
I do like the night. The nighttime is great. Around in the lid, band playing, a few drinks, head up to Queen Scouts pub. That's always a good one.
yeah,
But during the day, it is all about learning, and you meet loads of people. And as Bush Scouts, and me, and Max, Colin, who's the chat moderator, we're all part of Bush Scout, and we have a big area there of 2 big parachutes, and we teach all about bushcraft, practical skills, and it's passing on those skills, as Max was saying, to the young people. So you meet a whole load of people with new skills, and you can go into the tent and find companies that will help you take your scouts to another country. There's companies that some of the scout ambassadors turn up. It's great.
So if you go to the website, which is bushscout.org.uk, you'll find out all about it and find out when your nearest course is, which is amazing.
Absolutely. Right, guys, I'm going to say goodnight in a minute.
Yeah. Unfortunate about tonight, but let's do it next week.
Wipe it off.
Let's save the stuff that we haven't shown for next week. We'll try and record some stuff for next week as well. There's a bit new, but we'll
get on with it. If you want to get in contact with me and Max, don't forget we're on Instagram. Just look for First YouTube Scout Group, same as Facebook page. And if you want to contact me personally, mark@bigmanandthewoods.co.uk is my email address, or Facebook me, that kind of thing.
And we're going to do the winner of the Cress competition as well next week.
All right, guys, I'm going to shoot, and we'll speak during the week. Guys, message me, all right? I will see you very soon. Apologies once again about the bad stream, but hey, these things happen.